leaving Alabama and headed to Georgia. And this morning we are joined by one of her close friends and a former television news anchor, Jaquetta Williams. You're back home right now.
Right, for a minute.
Unfortunately, you know, the circumstances, but good morning to you. It's great to have you with us.
Good to be here.
I have to ask you, when that news came out Saturday, a lot of us who are music lovers, and I can only imagine you as a friend, it crushed your soul.
Well, here's the thing, I didn't believe it. The person who told me, actually, it was Tawanda Braxton. I had just gotten back from vacationing with her in Mexico. She was having a bachelorette gathering. And Angie Stone's, one of her songs came on. I recorded it, sent it to Angie. She called me back an hour later. We had a great conversation. And then to come back home and get this message that she was gone, it was hard to take, actually. It was difficult to take,
and heartbreaking for sure.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your relationship with her and how you guys met.
You know, I cannot remember how we met, but I wanna say it may have been in this studio, in this arena, doing one of the numerous. As a matter of fact, that picture that you're looking at, that with her, me, and Jasmine, that was here. But it was at the studio, and then from that time on, we just were best friend, sister. She's the kind of person, when you meet her, she's not a stranger. She feels like family instantly. And so that was about 25 years that we've known each other.
You had an opportunity to sing with her on the stage. And I asked you, I said, wait a minute, I know your work, on the air, but you do a little singing as well.
Did a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, what was that like?
When I came to Atlanta, I thought I was going to be a background singer for James Brown, but I ended up working at a TV station, so I cut that. But then, I used to always go to a lot of Angie's shows, and one particular time she was like, come on up on stage, and we kind of sang one of her songs together. And then another time she was performing at a club, she let me sing background vocals for her. So it was family, it was fun. She was dynamic. Her voice was unlike any other voice that you have heard. She's been in the music industry for quite a bit of time and worked with the likes of Prince, Alicia Keys, Lenny Kravitz, you name it, she's worked with them. Her writing skills, her singing skills, and just who she is as a person. I'm grateful that we still have the music so that we can hear her voice, but it's hard knowing that she's not here in physical form.
Yeah, this is just a devastating situation, of course, given how she passed. And we know, she's been through a lot in just the past few years and whatnot, health-wise, and that she's been open about it and speaking about it. Let me ask you, what is that one thing that you're going to remember about her most?
How she used to, when we would talk to each other, she would always call us, we're chocolate girls. And, us chocolate girls got to stick together. But more than that, just the love that she provided, the sisterhood, the connectivity. She was in school to go into the ministry. She has a foundation that she was working on. So there were so many things that were upcoming. They were talking about a Girlfriend's reboot. She sang the theme song.
Look, a lot of us just found out about that.
I'm like, how did you not know it? How did you not know it?
Now I can hear it, but when you think of the Girlfriend's theme song, you're like, wait a minute, I don't know who was that singing, but then now that's all I can hear.
Absolutely. Acting with Beyonce and the like. So, she's had a very colorful, very broad career, and I'm gonna miss her.
I know you will.
Desperately,
And we all are, especially us being music lovers and whatnot.